1902 – The Cadillac Motor Company is founded. The Cadillac Automobile Company was formed by Henry Leland and former financial partners of Henry Ford after a failed attempt at establishing the Henry Ford Company, and quickly developed into one of America's premier luxury automakers. 1922 – Michael Collins, Commander-in-Chief of the Irish Free State Army, is shot dead in an ambush during the Irish Civil War. 1934 – Bill Woodfull of Australia becomes the only Test cricket captain to twice regain the Ashes. 1941 – World War II. German troops begin the Siege of Leningrad. It is a prolonged siege, from September 8, 1941 to January 27, 1944 of the city of Leningrad, St. Petersburg, in the Soviet Union by German and Finnish armed forces during World War II. The siege actually lasted 872 days. 1944 World War II. Holocaust of Kedros in Crete by German forces. It was the mass murder of the civilian residents of 9 villages located in the Amari Valley on the Greek island of Crete during its occupation by the Axis powers in World War II. 1962 The O's attempts to assassinate French President Charles de Gaulle. It was planned by a military engineer who was not an O's member, Jean-Bastien Thiry. 1963 X-15 Flight 91 reaches the highest altitude of the X-15 program, 107.96 km, 67.08 mi, 354,200 feet. 1968 Pope Paul VI arrives in Bogotá, Colombia. It is the first visit of a pope to Latin America. 1971 J. Edgar Hoover and John Mitchell announce the arrest of 20 of the Camden 28. 1973 The Congress of Chile votes in favor of a resolution condemning President Salvador Allende's government and demands that he resign or else be unseated through force and new elections. 1978 The District of Columbia Voting Rights Amendment is passed by the U.S. Congress. The amendment would have given the District of Columbia full representation in Congress, full representation in the Electoral College, and full participation in the constitutional amending process, although it is never ratified by a sufficient number of states. 1989 Nolan Ryan strikes out Rickey Henderson to become the first Major League Baseball pitcher to record 5,000 strikeouts. 1991 Iceland is the first nation in the world to recognize the independence of the Baltic states. 1992 FBI sniper Lon Horiuchi shoots and kills Vicki Weaver during an 11-day siege at her home at Ruby Ridge, Idaho. Horiuchi was charged with manslaughter for killing Vicki Weaver at Ruby Ridge, but the charges were later dropped. 2003 Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore is suspended after refusing to comply with a federal court order to remove a rock inscribed with the Ten Commandments from the lobby of the Alabama Supreme Court building. 2004 Versions of the Scream and Madonna, 2 paintings by Edvard Munch, are stolen at gunpoint from a museum in Oslo, Norway. 2006 Grigori Perelman is awarded the Fields Medal for his proof of the Poincaré conjecture in mathematics but refuses to accept the medal. 2007 The Texas Rangers defeat the Baltimore Orioles 30-3, the most runs scored by a team in modern Major League Baseball history. 2012 Ethnic clashes over grazing rights for cattle in Kenya's Tana River District result in more than 52 deaths.